Hey, Tim Beck here and welcome to this video. Now, in Geoffrey Moore's book, Crossing the Chasm, there is a really interesting thing, or graph, which the book is actually based on. And it's called Crossing the Chasm because it has, at its very foundation, this kind of goal of going from an innovator stage to an early adopter stage for a startup. For me, I'm really interested in this because we're building this software community. This is really relevant to sales funnels. And if you've been struggling with your sales funnels, if they have not been converting as well as they once did, and you're testing, you're trying new things, you're doing new designs, and things just are not working, or if you're at the stage where you're looking to jump into sales funnels for the first time and use this as your number one strategy for going and getting sales, then I would like to share this with you and a few insights that I've kind of grasped from this, but also my own experiences running sales funnels over the last 10 years. And I'd like to share what I've noticed. Now, the technology adoption life cycle that's discussed in this book starts with innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, and laggards. About 5 years ago, sales funnels started to go mainstream. One of the major people to kickstart that was Russell Brunson and ClickFunnels, which was really interesting because they basically were an online marketing company. Russell Brunson was an internet marketing brand. And they were able to go mainstream and get sales funnels out into the masses through ads and a number of other means as well. They were able to grasp a big audience. Now, those that started ClickFunnels, that were there at the very beginning, they were there in that move to the mainstream, made a significant amount of money. And over the last, maybe 3 years ago was the last time that I heard lots of people making money through sales funnels. And at this stage now, everyone kind of knows about sales funnels. So if we're looking at this technology adoption cycle, I think we'd probably call where we're at with sales funnels at the moment, if you were looking at it from a software perspective, in the late majority or laggard. I myself have a sales funnels software, and I can tell you that it used to be very easy to sell the software. Over the last few years though, since many competitors have entered into the market, it's very difficult to sell it. I've noticed something similar, kind of a similar trend, a similar pattern emerging with sales funnels as well, along the same lines of this technology adoption cycle, and that is how people's perception of sales funnels have been. At the beginning, right at the beginning when people were innovating, sales funnels were this new fresh thing that was kind of advertised to people. People jump in, oh, what's this? I get one product to buy. They buy that product, oh, what's this? There's another upgrade, another upgrade, another upgrade. Then over the years, they've purchased multiple products, they've gone through multiple sales funnels, and now they've got bored by the idea. They don't even like the idea. They don't want to click on an ad because they know what's going to happen. It's kind of like a trick. You go through one particular product, then you go to the next, and you go to the next, and you're just like, when is this going to end? And then they start sending you emails for further products that you can buy, and you're just like, wow, I just spent $1,000 when I only intended to buy a book with free shipping for $4.95. And that erodes trust with your audience. So it can work for a period of time, but it erodes trust. And I think what we're at now is at the stage of the late majority or laggards, where people are skeptical of sales funnels. They're skeptical of people selling with sales funnels, and they don't want to engage with sales funnels because they know what to expect. They've worked out that someone who is running a sales funnel ad is competing against lots of other people running sales funnels ads. And in order for them to make money on their sales funnel ad, they need to have a significant amount of upgrades within that sales funnel. And what's happened is with the amount of competition that has entered the market, pretty much everyone who has some sort of website, brand, product has tried a sales funnel at some stage now. What it means is that if you are competing in that market, you need to do all you can to squeeze as much profit out of that sales funnel. And I read something really interesting the other day on sales funnels that most of the marketers that are making it work with ads right now have to take a significant loss on the front end. So when they're selling a product, say for $97 or a front end product at $67 or maybe even $197, they will be losing money on that product. So they have to rely on their upgrades and their follow-up funnel to make up for that. And if they're making more money through those upgrades, then they're going to have more money for ads and they'll have more ability to compete against other people in their sales funnels as well. But you can see where this is going. As more people want to advance their sales funnels, make more money, they squeeze all they possibly can out of customers, and what happens is that it erodes trust in their brands And through using these sales funnels and these like hard marketing tactics, it ends up with people being more skeptical. So what is working right now? Because sales funnels is at the later stage. If you're jumping into sales funnels for the first time right now, you are late to the party, because sales funnels have been around now for a long time. And if anything, they're on the decline right now. And people that are doing sales funnels, creating sales funnels, are selling much less effectively than others doing other things. Now, some sales funnels obviously work. If it's an opt-in sales funnel, that's kind of not really a sales funnel, a squeeze page funnel. That's just someone opting in to get into a newsletter and then going to a thanks page. And on that thanks page, maybe you have an upgrade, or maybe you have a community or something like that. That's not really a full sales funnel. I'm talking about sales funnels where there's a product, upgrades to that product, consulting on the back of that, all sorts of other types of streams. There's a challenge, all sorts of... Those sales funnels are hard sell now. What is working though is things that build trust, build your brand up. Because what's most important for people now, and what they're most connecting with, are personal brands. So you'll notice that influencers have become some of the most powerful, people in the business world, because they are able to introduce products to a large amount of people that are going to be swarming to those products based on the trust that they have with their audience. And it goes the other way. Influencers that erode the trust of their audience face a huge backlash when that does happen. And there's been a number of cases of that happening as well, because these influencers have so much power now. They can choose which products succeed and which ones don't. So how do you build your own brand in the minds of those people that would be interested in your products? Do things that build trust. What builds trust? Putting information and content out into the marketplace that is of value to people. So first of all, if you are running a brand and you're learning, you're advancing yourself, and you are sharing your insights, what you learn, like I'm doing with these videos, that's going to build trust with your audience, and it's going to build your brand. It's going to further enhance your image. Other things, if you create high quality products and sell them for a small amount, or sell them for an amount that people are willing to pay for them that they really like, so creating a high quality product. One of the best ways of advancing your brand quickly is through a community hub. Instead of the old way of doing things, which was sales funnel, email marketing software, like automation software, which is kind of like a funnel in itself, because you've got email 1, email 2, email 3. If they do this action, then go here. If they don't do this action, then go here. We can kind of put that into that category of sales funnels. Then the other thing that we can do is we can look at this as well as a membership software. So membership software, you'd previously have one of those. You'd have a website, all of this would be in different softwares all over the place. What is working right now is building a community hub. Now, a community hub is all of these things in one. It's a community. So first of all, it's community. Communities help to build trust because they see other people that are following you, they engage with other people that are following you, following your content, trying to better themselves. That builds trust. That's a good thing. So a community is really good. Courses you can do within this community hub. You can also do within this community hub events, so webinars, which you usually do through a different software, or like Zoom calls. Chat. What's selling better than sales funnels right now is a community hub with chat attached. Or even if you just wanted to do chat, I can tell you you'll outsell through chat. Most of the conversations in sales that I'm making on a regular basis now are not coming from my sales funnel, they're all coming from chat. If anything, I'm trying to turn people or direct people into conversations with me now and my team, because that's what's selling, because that builds trust. We can get into what that person's problems are and we can diagnose what they need and then provide it to them and share the cost with them. That's working really well right now. So a community hub also includes chat. Community hubs also include email marketing. They can include email marketing. For us, we include email marketing with Community, which is our software. And they also can include payment subscriptions, which you'd usually have in a separate software. So right now, if you're building sales funnels, you're using all these different software. You're using, autoresponder, like I've previously used for a long time, membership software, website software, payment software, chat software, maybe using a chat software specific to chat, and maybe you're using something else to run your events. All of that you might have separately can actually all be combined, and that's what we're in the process of building and launching very soon. It's called Community. It's at community.com. There are other versions of this out there. Others are also doing something similar, where there are these platforms that are coming out that are completely replacing all of these different software. So Sales Funnel is a one-dimensional tool. It's like a one-dimensional selling thing. A Community Hub, it includes multiple dimensions and multiple ways to engage, multiple ways to build trust and to sell. Not only that, with Community, we actually include landing pages and we include subscription pages as well, so it actually can fully replace what the previous model that was working was doing. And this new model is working really well because you can have people join into your community, then you can engage them with events, you can provide courses to them, you can sell through chat, and when they upgrade, you can upgrade them into another hub or another community, or add a level so they get access to private content. There's multiple ways of making this work versus this. So if you'd like to find out more about community hubs, then I've got a video where I went in depth into this topic, exactly what they are and how they can help. But I can tell you that community hubs right now, community building, essentially any sort of marketing that builds trust and doesn't erode it is working really well right now. Any sort of marketing that includes your personal brand, conversation, and trust building. That's where you want to be focusing on right now, as opposed to hard selling through sales funnels, which are in of themselves very direct ways of selling. They're unemotional. You read a sales letter, you watch a video, there's just one dimension to them. There's not much to them. Whereas what people are seeking now is they're not seeking that disconnection. They want to connect with you. They want to connect with your brand. They want to connect with your products. And Community Hub gives them multiple ways of being able to do that. So as you're posting over social media, as you're advancing your brand, as you're promoting different ideas out into social media, unite your audience into a Community Hub. That's where people want to be. They don't want to be sold into a sales funnels. They don't want to be added into an email autoresponder where they're barely opening their emails anyway. It just gives them something else that they need to be able to, need to be doing and finding and searching through all the kind of emails they're getting on a regular basis. Email's not working. I'm as well now. I'm not such a big fan of email. I previously have been, but right now, again, it is being replaced by social media and social tools. I've got other videos on my channel that are related to that. What you want to be focusing on is these things that I've been identifying. These parts, basically uniting your audience into a community hub and using that as a way of selling, because it's going to advance your brand, advance trust in your brand, and it's going to provide people the products that they want and need, and that's going to result in you making more money. So I'll close off the video there. If you want to find out more about community hubs, watch my other video on the topic. Talk to you again soon. See you later.